Yo, peeps, what's going on, man? I am here at the Woodward studio today. This is the first show at Woodward. It's going to be phenomenal. You guys can see right here the amazing backdrop behind me. It's got my logo, my name on it. This is going to be my show, man. This is a great opportunity for everyone to grow and to develop and get better as a whole. So I'm very excited, man. And we got a packed show for you today as the Pistons will be taking on the Atlanta Hawks tonight, which we only have about 12 games left in the regular season. So the tank is on. It's do or die time. And we've seen a lot of good talent come through. Saddiq Bey's having a nice year. Beef Stew playing fantastic. Killian, he's had a little bit of a hiccup, but he's got nice potential, man. His playmaking ability is solid. Defense, solid. And these next 12 games or so is really where he's got to show people, like, hey, I'm not a bust, because this draft is huge for the Pistons. Having this top 4 pick is huge for the Pistons. Right now we're sitting at 3. But let's talk about the pregame, because the game is going to start here in about 20 minutes. So we are taking on the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Trae Young, Pistons killer. That is the key matchup. How will Killian do against Trae Young? You know, this is where Killian got hurt earlier in the season in Atlanta, hurt that hip. So this is going to be crucial for him to show, like, I'm not a fear of this injury. Everything's going to be cool with it. And it should be a fun game. Atlanta's a high-scoring team. Since they got Nick McMillan, they have not slowed down. They have only gotten better and increased in wins, defense, offense. Their ball is rolling, and they're ready to win and make a playoff push, which really Trae Young, man, he's the real deal, man. He might not be Steph Curry good, but he's on his pace to being a star in the league if he's not already. So what I want to see tonight, obviously, Pistons need to lose. I'm not one for tanking. Tanking doesn't make you win. It only gets you talent. And with the lottery set up now, you're not guaranteed to get that first overall pick right now. So you need to lose, but you need to stay competitive. And that's something the Pistons have done all year long. They have been competitive. There's not too many games out there right now where they have gotten blown out. There's been a couple, but not that many. So tonight's a good matchup for them. You're playing against a playoff team, a young playoff team at that likes to run and space the floor. This is going to be a testament to our defense, man. I want to see guys like Diallo get back into rhythm. He's been kind of streaky ever since he got hurt and then out of the lineup. So he's someone that really needs to step up for the Pistons because he is a free agent. This is something the Pistons are looking at. We traded for a guy. We gave up Mihailuk, who's playing really well in OKC right now. But we pretty much got this guy for nothing. But this is an opportunity for him to step up, secure a bag with the Pistons. Show them I need to be here. In a game like tonight, you don't want to win, but hey, if you lock up Trae Young a couple times, if you get a couple dunks, that's all you need to do. Just show Troy Weaver something, man. Show him that you need to get that bag. Yeah, you know, like I said, man, Saddiq Bey's been playing phenomenal. He's breaking three-point rookie records left and right. He has the most three-pointers made in a game, if that's the right way to word it, in rookie all-time history. More than Steph Curry, more than James Harden, more than Kevin Durant, more than Trae Young. So Saddiq Bey is an elite company already, man. The Pistons have a gem. How did he fall so far down the draft? I have no idea, man. It's crazy. And then Beef Stew, I personally think Beef Stew needs to be starting. You see him down there at the bottom of your screen. He's the real guy, man. He's what Detroit basketball is supposed to be. He's baby Ben Wallace down low, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video. We're here live at Woodward Studio. This is going to be a regular occurrence, man. What's up, CA3? How's it going, man? Motor City Sports, man, I'm telling you, man, this is clean. This is clean, man. This is why I'm here right now. This studio is clean. I mean, look at me. I'm in high def. The cut looks good. My hair's not good. That's why I'm wearing a hat. But look at this, man. This is beautiful. Beautiful.
This is the home of Detroit Drew, baby.
The home of Detroit Drew, baby. We got Joey over here, man. Joey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I just wanted to formally welcome you to the team because, man, we're proud of you, everything that you got going on. We're big fans of Detroit Drew here, and we couldn't be happier to have you sitting right here off of Woodward in the Woodward Sports Studio, now turned into the Detroit Drew Studio.
The Double D Studio. I like the sound of that, man. That's got a ring to it, man. What's up, Devin? How's you guys doing today, man? I forgot to look at the chat. Man, I love this too, Flashy Pod. This is amazing, man. I mean, look at me. You can see me from all angles, bro. Every good look I got, you guys can see it now. So
We even got side angles of you right now.
Even got side angles, man. You guys wait till I bust out the Drew Wisers, and it's on for real, man. So don't want to bust out the first show. I don't want to get beer all over the nice studio. You got to be professional here, but this is something I'm definitely looking forward to, man. I'm telling you guys go to the description right now. The link to Woodward is in the description, man, because it's not just me, man. It's not just me on here. There's a ton of shows on here, and they talk everything here. They talk Pistons, Lions, Red Wings, Tigers, boxing, MMA, shoes. You guys talk about it, they talk about it. So even if Detroit Drew is not for you, which, I mean, you're here to now, so I'm for you, Woodward has got you covered, and they're only growing. They're looking for more people, so you're going to have something already. And if there's something you're looking for, man, you can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, here on YouTube, and I can run a show by them to get what you guys want, man. We want to entertain the people. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's a huge opportunity. Like I said, their link to their channel in the description. Check it out, man. It's awesome, man. So awesome, man. I'm so thankful you guys are here rocking with us today. This is a dream come true, man. I mean, I can't get over how professional this looks. So it's amazing, man. It's a new station, new channel, same Detroit Drew. So definitely looking forward to it, man. So if you guys got some questions before the game starts, you can go ahead and drop them. The one topic I did want to talk about tonight is Jerami Grant. Jerami Grant said in a little interview that the Pistons can compete next year and be a good team. And that's true. You look at what the Pistons have done this year, acquiring the 4 rookies. Saban Lee has struggled the last couple weeks or so. But for the most part, the rookies have played well the last couple of weeks. Even Killian. A lot of you guys called him a bust, and that's okay. It's your opinion. I'm not here to argue with you today. Not yet. But you cannot deny that Sadiq has just amounts of potential you can't even put into words. Beef Stew should be starting at center. And that's something we're going to look at next year is maybe getting Plumlee out of the lineup, coming off the bench, and putting Beef Stew into that starting 5 spot. That's where he needs to be. But the one thing where Jerami Grant is most right is we're going to have a high draft pick. So far, the farthest I've seen us fall is 7, which is not very good, and it's very unlikely we're going to fall that far. So that's why you need to finish the year strong and losing. Like I said, we only got 12 games left, man. 12 games left. Lose. Because right now we're in a battle with Orlando for that final 3rd pick in terms of standing. But if we get a top 4 pick, you are guaranteed one of the following. Cade Cunningham. That is undoubtedly the first overall pick in the draft, a guy that is going to change whoever gets him, rather if it's us, rather if it's Minnesota, Houston, whoever he goes to. What LaMelo Ball did with the Charlotte Hornets this year is what Cade's going to do with them. He's going to make them a playoff contender and really change their offense to where they want to be. Or you're going to get one of my personal favorites, Evan Mobley, who a lot of people call him AD 2.0. Do you want to call him AD? Maybe not, but you have to look at their play styles, man. They're very similar. They're both 7 foot tall. They don't weigh a whole lot, man. They're like big-ass toothpicks, man. But the guy can space the floor. He averages about 2.5 blocks per game, which is something the Pistons desperately need is rim protection. Because when Beef Stew's not out there, Plumlee's out of position. He's not getting where he needs to be. Okafor, man, I'm not really sure what he brings to the table defensively. I'm not really sure what he brings to the table offensively. But we need to get that guy. He's one of my favorites. But if you don't get him, that's okay. Because you're going to get one of the 2 guards, wings, and Jalen Green or Suggs, which I am high on both of those guys as well. This is really a top 4 heavy draft. You get one of those guys, you're going to have a star. All of them have star potential. When you start getting to 5, 6, and 7, where it's like who's going to go where, I'm not going to be happy there. But with Troy Weaver, 2-phone Troy, anything is possible. And I think if the Pistons do fall out of the top 4, that 2-phone Troy will pair up somebody, package the pick, and get back in the top 4. Because we desperately need that. And if not, 2-phone Troy is going to get more picks. We already got 3 second-round picks this year, 1 in the first. We got 4 picks total to work with. So if we don't stay in the top 4, top 5, you best believe Troy is going to make some moves. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And development of these rookies that we have right now is so crucial for our development to get to that next stage, to get back into the playoffs. Because Jerami Grant is a 20-point-per-game scorer, but he alone is not enough to get the Pistons back into the playoffs. We need Killian to step up. When you're going to need Sadiq Bey to play better, be more efficient, have more of those games where he went 6 of 6 in the first quarter. That's unheard of from a rookie. And he's going to do that next year multiple times, I'm assuming. Maybe not 6 of 6, but he'll go 4 of 6, 5 of 6. and really start making some noise. And once Beef Stew has an entire offseason of shooting threes, he's going to be shooting 3 threes a game. 1.5 per game, I'm going to be happy with that. He's one of these guys that he doesn't force three-pointers. He's not just chucking them. He's in rhythm, and he's going to learn to develop that. He's already developed so fast before our very eyes, man. So I'm with you, Devin, man. Just give us that top 4 pick. The Pistons are overdue. I've been on this rant too many times. What team has suffered more than the Pistons in the NBA? And the answer is none of them. In 2003, we had a chance to get Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony. And who did we take? We took Darko. What is Darko doing right now? I'm pretty sure he's a farmer. We go from that to overpaying Ben Gordon, Charlie Villanueva. Didn't turn out to a whole lot. So then we bring in Josh Smith. He's supposed to be the savior, pay him a lot of money. We just got him off our salary books last year. Plus, we hit draft bust after draft bust. Brendan Knights, what is he doing right now? I don't even know. Then we get guys like Gigi Datome, the Italian assassin. He should have stayed in Italy, man. He didn't do a whole lot for us. We get all these guys in. We finally get Blake Griffin. We got some hope. We got some optimism. Well, after MVP caliber year, making the All-Star game, all-third NBA, getting us to the playoffs, we still got swept by Milwaukee. He never recovered, man. He took the rest of the year off. So what does he do? He weasels his way out of Detroit. Now he's on Brooklyn. We bought him out. We're paying him this year and next year a whole lot of money. He's competing for a ring, and he's dunking again. There was a time for a year he did not dunk on the Pistons, and now he's ring chasing with the Brooklyn Nets, getting paid a whole lot by the money of the Pistons, and what do we have to show for him, man? Absolutely nothing. Where teams like Houston, they had James Harden and CP3. They went from CP3 to Westbrook. It didn't work out. Minnesota, they have multiple first-round draft pick after draft pick after draft pick. They can't put it together, man. Give it to somebody else. In Orlando, they waited too long to tank. They should have blew it up beginning of the year. And now because Vucevic and Aaron Gordon and Fournier wasn't enough, they're going to get it? I ain't buying it. The Pistons deserve this number 1 overall pick. I'll be happy with top 4, but we deserve this number 1 overall pick, man. And that's straight up facts, man. And we got 35 in the chat right now. Make sure you guys like the video. Go to the description. Subscribe to Woodward Sports, because next time I go live, it's going to be on there, man. I'm having my own show on there. Devin, dude, I seen that CP3 ankle breaker on Blake, and it made me so happy. I had a tear of joy, man. Screw Blake Griffin. I still have his jersey. I haven't worn it since. I'll probably never wear it again. He weaseled his way out of Detroit, man. I'm glad he's gone. This gives opportunity to the young guys. I mean, look how Sadiq Bey has flourished since Blake has been gone. He's more open. Beef Stew has opened up more since Blake is gone. Killian Hayes has opened up more since Blake is gone. Blake was holding us back. Hey, good for him. He's going to go win a ring. I don't think they're going to get out of the East. I still don't think they can beat Philly. KD's just too hurt right now. I had to see him be healthy. But right now, Philly's going to be tough. Milwaukee's still going to be tough. Giannis is playing like an MVP. I just don't know if Brooklyn's going to have enough to do so. So 5K special, burn the Blake jersey. Nah, I'm not gonna waste money like that, man. I ain't making money like that yet, man. But I definitely could think of something to do with Blake. Maybe I have to do another WWE match here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys do like that video, like I said. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Like I said, we're here live in the Woodward studio. You guys seen how official this looks. So, we talked a little bit about the draft class. Let's talk about it a little bit more here before the game. Cade, like I said, number 1 overall pick, man. This guy's a 20-point-per-game scorer. He needs to work on his playmaking ability, but it shouldn't be in question because he's a good playmaker, and he's a good defender when he wants to be. It's like one of those questions when you come out with a player is like, how consistent, how much effort they give defensively. That's really my only knock on him. That, and at times he struggles to create separation. There's just too many videos and too many highlights of him getting ISO'd and him not being able to shake his defender, which in the NBA, if he's going to be the guy, if he's going to be the first overall pick, it's something he's going to need to develop, which over time it's going to. You look at guys like Kyrie and Harden, who at any point in time can get their own shot off. They didn't come into the league just doing that. They learned it over time. So it's something that he has to work on, but he's a good three-point shooter, great scorer. He dropped 40 points this year already. So the scoring potential is there for him, man. absolutely there for him. Then, like I said, Evan Mobley, man, he is just phenomenal. He's one of my favorites in the draft this year. He does it all. He does it all. He's a 20-10 guy, and he gets 2.5 blocks per game, and I believe he's averaging 3 assists. What can this man not do? He does it all. This is why I'm thinking he might be one of the best players, if not the best player in the draft. You're looking at this draft class 5 years down the road, and I think it's going to be between him and Cade. Whereas Suggs and Green, they're pretty similar in terms of they're going to be the third and fourth guys in the draft, but both those guys are walking buckets, man. Great perimeter defenders, both get a ton of steals. It's something that the Pistons need. So like I said, man, top 4 in this draft, so crucial for the Pistons, man. You have to get one of these 4 guys. If you don't, it's going to be very disappointing. I'm not saying that everyone else in the draft class is bad, but when's the last time the Pistons have had hope of getting a top 4 player? It was 03, and we blew it. This is a draft we cannot afford to lose. We have to get one of those 4 guys. That's why I said if we fall out, Troy is going to go up there and trade. He's going to try to get one of those guys, which is going to be tough to do since no one's going to want to pass on those guys. But, you package Jerami Grant, that first overall pick, maybe Saban Lee, and you might be cooking and rolling, man. Shout out to Luke G's Field Review, man. Make sure you guys do go subscribe to him for the Lions Roundtable. It says, I'm loving the new setup, looking good. You know I always look good, man. You always know I look good. You gotta shout out to Joey, man. He's making me look good right now, man. He's got the cameras on me. I'm shining bright. My beard looks good. It looks clean.
This is my favorite camera angle right here. I like this one. Super zoomed in on you.
It makes me look like I'm doing an NBA press conference right now. Like I just lost Game 7 or something, man. I'm gonna need to get a Gatorade bottle. Get sponsored by Gatorade up here, man. This looks clean, man. I love this.
I love how you guys were talking about Blake Griffin and CP3. That I just
gets it to Booker and gets it back.
Oh, dude, you have to, man.
We'll go at Griffin. Create some space, Griffin.
And that was perfect, man. I don't know if Blake was flopping there. I don't think so. I think he got cooked, man. I'm surprised Blake was even playing defense right there, man. That's a first for me. I've never seen Blake play defense his entire stint here in Detroit. So that's something new, man.
Nothing's bothered me more than since you see Blake leaving Detroit, how well this guy is playing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It pisses me off, for lack of a better word, man, because he was here for 3 years, 4 years almost? Got to the playoffs once, man. The rest of his time here, he was hurt. Wasn't making threes. It was like, come on, why are we paying him all this money for him not to do this? So as long as I keep doing YouTube podcasts, Woodward Sports, I am not going to say anything good about Blake Griffin, man. It's just not what I'm going to do, man. He screwed us so bad. This is not what I'm doing. What's up, Nomus, man? What's going on, man? I appreciate it, man. This is an exciting opportunity. I'm glad you guys are here rocking with us, man. It's definitely going to be fun. The tip-off is going to be here in a couple minutes. So I want to know what you guys think tonight, man. Do you think the Pistons can control Trae Young? If we lose and control Trae Young, that's a win for me, man. Just don't let Trae drop 50 tonight. Don't let Trae get your ankles like you just seen the clip there of Blake Griffin. Don't let that be you tonight, because Trae, he's on a mission, man. He's trying to make a name for himself tonight. 12 games left in the year. Playoff spots are going to be tough to compete for. The play-in tournament, teams are playing hard right now. So this is the perfect opportunity for Detroit to lose. Test yourself, man. Like I said, you're playing a playoff team tonight. See how good you can be. Treat it like it's your playoff game. But in the fourth quarter, put Plumlee out there. Put Corey Joseph out there. Put Rodney McGriddle out there. I don't care. Lose, lose, lose. We're at this point in the season. Like I said, I don't support tanking. But when you lose so much, you might as well go full-blown out and finish the tank. So I'm definitely looking forward to the game tonight, man. It's going to be fun. Van Gundy did screw us, man. That is another rant for another day. I could be on it for 3 hours talking about how Van Gundy screwed us today. Lose 12. You're absolutely right, Harold, man. Lose all 12, man. There's no point. What does a win get you? And there's only a couple winnable games that I see on the remaining 12 games. There's not that many. There's maybe 2, maybe 3 at tops. So if you finish 3-9, 2-10, I'm happy with that. But I want to go 0-12, man. Might as well finish off the tank strong. No win and spoil them for the Knicks. I'm pulling for the Knicks. Derrick Rose is my guy. This is a D Rose hoodie I'm wearing right now, man. I hope D Rose can turn the Knicks around. I'm not a Knicks fan by any stretch of the mean, but I'm pulling for D-Rose. I'm a D-Rose fan. I can understand your frustration not wanting to talk basketball with the Pistons, bro. They've made some big mistakes, man. And that's something, man, right there. The Pistons' future is so bright. And that's something that Jerami, we talked about earlier with. We have so many young players. I mean, even Frank Jackson, he's what, 22, 23? He's been playing really well for us. We traded for guys like Diallo. We signed guys like Josh Jackson. We signed guys like Jerami Grant, who are still all in their 20s and playing really well and scoring the ball really well for us. So when you continue to sign guys like that, it gives you faith in Troy Weaver. Maybe Dwayne Casey may not be the guy. He might be the guy. We don't know yet because we're not competing yet. That's something in the next year or two we have to develop. But Troy Weaver, in his very first year in Detroit, has changed us from having a hopeless future to now being one of the most highly anticipated rebuilds. It's not a rebuild. Like Troy Weaver said, it's a restoring. So we have to wait to see where this is going to go. But he's got a lot of good poker chips, man. He's bluffing people. People don't know what to expect. Nomus J with the super chat sent the $2. Appreciate the super chat, Nomus. Says, Blake broke glass Griffin. I don't think I said that right. But absolutely, man. We could get that on a T-shirt, man. Something, man. We'll get him in crutches, man. I don't know what his deal was with us, but Blake broken glass Griffin. That's absolutely right, man. I like that. I like that a lot. Troy Weaver deserves a raise. That's something we could talk about, man. We got to see what we can do in this draft. This is a more important draft than last year. Last year, he was setting the foundation, what to expect with the Pistons. Now this year, it's about getting the guy. We have to get the face. Maybe Sadiq's the face. Maybe Beef Stew's the face. Maybe Killian is. We don't know yet. It's too early. But if you get a Cade, a Mobley, a Green, a Suggs in this draft, odds are the team's going to be theirs. They are going to be the face. So it's a different mindset right now. You have to get that guy. Free agency, we're looking at it. Kawhi is going to be a free agent. I think Andre is going to be a free agent again. We're not going to sign any of those guys. They're not coming here. So you have to do it through the draft. And Troy understands that. And when you can sign people like Jerami Grant and Josh Jackson to great deals that come to Detroit, Josh Jackson's a homegrown boy, man. He's from here. He wanted to come here. When you get guys who want to be here, they're going to play harder for you. They're going to be a better player because they want to be here. And in case he's done a good job of giving those guys opportunities, of running plays for them, giving them the right amount of minutes, man, it's been beautiful to watch. So I'm definitely forward to watching them continue to grow and get better. And even Jerami Grant, he can get better. I think his next step in his term of development is being a better leader. Lead by example. Take the young guys underneath your wing, which he's starting to do. You seen him rocking that Detroit-style Beef Stew shirt the other day. I have to get me one of those, man. I have to get me one. But he was rocking that, man. It's part of encouraging the young players and being a team leader. So we're on the right track, man. Pistons, man. Pistons, Mike, man. I always spit facts, man. What have I ever lied to you guys? Name me one time. Blake is the villain, man. I just love how I can come on here anytime. I can talk draft, free agency, pregame, and you guys are come on here and you're in dog Blake Griffin. I'm here for every step of the way, man. I'm going to support you guys 100%, man. Pistons Nation, baby. Let's get it, man. Let's go. We're definitely starting something special here, man. We're definitely starting something special, man. This is only the very beginning. I'm telling you, we're on to big things around here, man. This is just baby steps. This is the very beginning, man. Like I said, man, I look like I'm doing a press conference right now, man. I got a chair, I got a desk, I got a backdrop, I got a fancy mic that's got Woodward Sports all over it, man. I feel like I'm in Gate 7 right now doing my post-game interview. It's amazing. Let's see here. Wally Wave says, what do you see the team looking like next year if they stay in the top 3 in the draft? Well, if we're top 3, chances are we're getting Mobley. Which if we get Mobley, people have been asking me a lot, is how is he going to fit? We have been playing Beef Stew at the 4. We've been experimenting with him and Cook at the 4 and the 5. And it's something we did a little bit with Cook and Plumlee that didn't really work out the same way. But Stew has shown that he can space the floor out. He's only hitting about a 1-3 a game, but that's more than enough. In the NBA now, you have to space the floor. But now you look at the Lakers. They just signed Andre Drummond. They have Marc Gasol coming off the bench. He's still not playing a whole lot, but they got some big guys playing with AD, and they're going to work. They're going to be really deep in the playoffs. Can they come out of the West? Probably once LeBron gets healthy, but they still have a lot of chemistry issues to fix. But it's something that they can do. Now we're looking at this. If we get Mobley at 3, he can already space the floor. He's hitting multiple threes a game. So there's no doubt in my mind this can work. Plus, like I said, we need rim protection, baby. We have none. It's like the Salvation Army, man. You come down low in the paint, you get whatever you want. Free throws, dunks, layups. We're not contesting you. And it's something that if you get Mobley, that's going to change. But him and Beef Stew can work stupendously, no pun intended, together. They can be the next NBA big men combo because they both can shoot. They both play defense. They both can rebound. Mobley can pass out of the post. Like, Mobley can do it all. So it's not about fit. It will work. You might have to move Grant to the 3 and Sadiq at the 2, but they can play those positions. Sadiq can play 2 through 4. Jerami Grant has played 2 through 4. He's played 5 sometimes. He played a little bit at the 5 position in Denver. Not saying I want that, but he can. So it gives the Pistons more versatility, more rotational experiments to try out. But if we get Cade, that's a whole other story. Is he going to be the 2? Killian going to have to play 2. There's a whole lot of what ifs if we get him. But if we get Suggs or Green, they're plug and play guys. You put them in whenever, they're going to go out there and do what you got to do. But, Cade, Mobley, they're day 1 starters right off the rip. They don't have to try anything out. They don't have to figure anything out. Those guys are special. They're day 1 starters. Yeah, man. Subscribe to Easy, man. He's doing a lot of stuff out here too, man. He's the one who got my foot in the door out here. So definitely go subscribe to Easy, man. Don Burr, I'm telling you, man, this is only the beginning, baby. This is only the very beginning, man. Like, you've always heard about the tip of the iceberg. Well, we're at the bottom of the iceberg. We're climbing up right now, man. This is special, man. This is definitely special. Link to Woodward Sports in the description. It is almost tip-off, so we're going to let you guys go ahead and watch the game. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Definitely go to subscribe to Woodward Sports because the next time I go live, man, I'm going to be on there. And you're not going to want to miss it because I'm going to have guests come on. I'm going to bring in J-Mo. I'm going to try to get Everything King on here. And eventually, the goal is to get some players on here, get some coaching staff out here, talk to beat writers, and give you guys a lot more content from Double D. Plus, look how official it looks, man. This is ESPN quality right here, baby. So definitely check them out, man. Go subscribe to them. They should be at the top of the description when it's all said and done. And then every video I post with the DSA members, Woodward Sports is going to be right at the top. Right at the top. So check it all out, man. Drop that like if you guys have not already. I definitely appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. Let's get out of here. Let's go watch the Pistons. Detroit basketball, baby. And that's the bottom line because Detroit Drew said so. We're out of here, man. Peace. Thanks for